I'm Ray Lucas. This is my dad, Frank Lucas. And shout out to Vlad TV. Thanks for setting up this interview.
And so when you started to sort of get into the life, I know that Bumpy Johnson was somebody that you were very close with.
Now you're talking about a good 5 or 10 years later, but Bumpy Johnson was real close to me. When Bumpy met me, I had 5 contracts out on me. And he caught all the guys, well, at least 4 of them standing by in one spot one day, and he rode it linking up, and he got out. JJ got to open the door, he got to walk up to him. I heard him tell him, do not mess with him, to keep the hands off. He's not to be messed with. And that was the end of that. Nobody ever said a word to me about it again. Mm-hmm. And when I got the contracts on me for robbing, stealing, shooting people, doing whatever I had to do to make a living, Mm-hmm. And food shops and everything else I was doing to make a living.
And so, so what do you say to people that have said that you weren't that close to Bumpy Johnson? What do you say to people like, Mamie Johnson came out with a book and said that you weren't as close with him? What do you say to that?
I think Mamie Johnson said I was a flunky, but that's okay. I'm not gonna sit there and call Mamie no lie. And I ain't gonna stand for nobody to call no lie to me. She was a first lady. She was Bumpy Johnson's wife, and she was a real bright, nice lady. And I was defiant about it, call her lie. But I worked for Bumpy for 13 years, 9 months and 8 days. Every day I would drive him where we had to go. And when Bumpy got home, he did not bring the sweets into the house with him. He told me when you get to your door, leave it outside. Do not bring it home with you. So that's why I know Bumpy for a long time. He died in my arms in Wells in 1968. I forgot the day, but the early spring.
Mm-hmm. And then, flashing forward, there are also a lot of people that, want to say that, they want to use the word snitch and want to use all these derogatory words. What do you say to that? Because they don't know the real story about that.
If they saw the movie, then they know the real story. That's exactly the way it happened. Babyface now was stealing like $2 million a month from me. Sometimes $2 million a week they would get it from me, whatever they could snatch. They would give me they would ask me for a kilo of whatever dope I had. They wanted a kilo. And after I give it to them, they wanted me to sell it for them. They wanted me to be their boy in the street. That wasn't going to happen. I did it a couple of times. And then I decided I was the hell with you. So I moved. I got, didn't hang out of town no more. I left Smalls and I come to the exercise downtown and the region on 60% Park. I got a penthouse apartment in both of those. And that's where I lived there, hiding out. That's where my nightclub, that's where I had fun at. That's where I partied at. And then they got on to it, and then they come down there at me. I had to pay them for a while, then I just quit. And then they put me in jail. The citywide investigation unit, that's all I know. And they could, anywhere in the borough, they could go get you locked up. They had that kind of power. And that's what they did to me, got me, locked me up, put me in jail, and I got 70 years. So when it come my time to say what was for real and what wasn't for real, what wasn't real, I told it on them. I told them if you saw the movie, then you know to ask me if I told you can see what I did. I got them back. But good,
And these were corrupt cops, right?
They were taking my money and I was selling dope for them, so you can call them what you want. Mm-hmm.